Did you know that every 36 seconds, someone in the United States dies from heart disease? Or that 1 in 3 adults over 40 is at risk of developing diabetes? These aren't just numbers. They're lives, families, and futures at stake. If you're 40 or older, you need to watch this video because what you do today could change everything about your health tomorrow. Hi, and welcome to Age-Wise Health, where we uncover the truths about health that no one's talking about. Truths that could save your life. In this video, we're diving deep into the real health issues Americans face after 40, and trust me, some of these will shock you. But don't worry, we'll also show you how to take control of your health and turn things around, starting right now. Let's start with some facts. Did you know over 47% of adults in the U.S. have high blood pressure? That's almost half the population. Type 2 diabetes affects nearly 30 million Americans, with millions more at risk. And here's a scary one. Over 60% of Americans over 40 are either overweight or obese. But here's the good news. You don't have to be a part of these statistics. In fact, the solutions are simpler than you think. And by the end of this video, you'll have actionable steps to live healthier and happier. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. What's the one thing you think is holding you back from being your healthiest self? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I'll be answering some of them at the end of this video. Segment 1. Heart disease. The silent killer. Now let's talk about the #1 killer in the United States. Heart disease. It's responsible for nearly 700,000 deaths every year. And the worst part? Most of it is preventable. But how do you know if you're at risk, and what can you do about it? Let's break it down. Understanding heart disease. Heart disease doesn't just happen overnight. It's the result of years of bad habits. Poor diet, lack of exercise, and yes, even stress play a huge role. But here's something you might not know. Even things like your sleep patterns and hydration levels can impact your heart health. Fact or myth? Here's a quick myth buster for you. A lot of people think heart disease only affects older men. Wrong. Women are just as likely to develop it, especially after 40. So ladies, don't think you're off the hook. How to prevent heart disease. So what can you do to protect your heart? First, let's talk about blood pressure. Did you know that nearly half of adults over 40 have high blood pressure? This can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and even kidney failure. But the good news is you can lower your blood pressure with regular exercise, a healthy diet, and stress management. I'll go into more detail later in this video. Segment 2. Diabetes, the growing epidemic. Next up is another silent killer, diabetes. Did you know that over 30 million Americans have type 2 diabetes and millions more are at risk? If you're 40 or older, your chances of developing diabetes are higher than ever. What is diabetes? Type 2 diabetes is a chronic condition where your body doesn't use insulin properly or doesn't produce enough of it. Insulin is essential for turning sugar, starches, and other foods into energy. But when your body can't process glucose properly, it builds up in the bloodstream, which can damage your nerves, blood vessels, and organs over time. Risk factors for diabetes. Age is one of the biggest risk factors for type 2 diabetes, but lifestyle choices like poor diet, lack of exercise, and being overweight also increase your risk. If you've noticed your waistline expanding after 40, it might be time to take a closer look at your health. How to prevent or manage diabetes. The best way to manage diabetes or prevent it is through diet and exercise. Eating foods high in fiber and low in sugar, like whole grains, vegetables, and lean proteins, can make a big difference. And regular physical activity is key to keeping your blood sugar levels in check. Segment 3. Obesity, the weight of the problem. Now let's talk about something that affects over 60% of Americans over 40, obesity. The fact is, carrying extra weight doesn't just affect your appearance, it affects your health too. Obesity and health risks. Obesity is a leading cause of many chronic diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. If you're carrying extra pounds, your risk for these conditions increases significantly. And as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, making it harder to lose weight. The weight loss struggle. Many people struggle with weight loss, especially after 40. Hormonal changes, slower metabolism, and a lack of time for exercise can make it feel nearly impossible to shed those extra pounds. But the good news is, small changes can add up to big results. Tips for weight loss. To start, focus on eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day and include more protein in your diet to keep you fuller longer. Combine this with regular exercise. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity each week, and you'll see a difference. Segment 4. Joint pain and bone health. One of the most common issues faced by those over 40 is joint pain and bone health. Whether it's from arthritis, osteoporosis, or just wear and tear, joint pain can severely impact your quality of life. Understanding arthritis and osteoporosis. Arthritis is inflammation of the joints, and it affects millions of Americans. Osteoporosis is a condition where your bones become weak and brittle, making them more susceptible to fractures. Both conditions are more common as we age, especially after 40. How to manage joint pain. Regular exercise, including stretching, strength training, and low-impact activities like swimming, can help manage joint pain. Additionally, making sure you get enough calcium and vitamin D in your diet is crucial for maintaining bone health. Segment 5. Mental health, the hidden struggle. Let's now talk about something that often goes unnoticed: mental health. It's just as important as physical health, but it's something many people over 40 don't prioritize enough. Stress, anxiety, and depression can be overwhelming, especially during major life transitions. Studies show that mental health issues are on the rise, particularly for those over 40. Whether it's work stress, family responsibilities, or the fear of aging, it's common to feel overwhelmed. And if left unchecked, these feelings can lead to long-term issues such as chronic anxiety or even depression. Signs of mental health struggles. How do you know if your mental health is at risk? Common signs include feeling overwhelmed, hopeless, or constantly stressed. If you're struggling to find joy in everyday activities, it may be time to take action. How to improve mental health. The first step is to talk about it. Don't let stigma stop you from seeking help. Regular exercise, mindfulness practices like meditation, and talking to a mental health professional can make a huge difference. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone is enough to start the healing process. Segment 6. Cancer awareness. Early detection saves lives. Let's talk about something that affects many Americans: cancer. If you're 40 or older, you're at an increased risk of developing certain types of cancer, including breast, prostate, and colorectal cancers. But the good news is, early detection can save your life. Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women, and men are not immune to cancer either. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men over 40. Colorectal cancer is also a growing concern for both men and women. Early detection is the key to successful treatment. Regular screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, and prostate exams can detect cancer in its early stages when it's most treatable. The earlier you catch it, the better your chances of survival. While some cancers are genetic, many can be prevented with healthy lifestyle choices. Eating a balanced diet, quitting smoking, maintaining a healthy weight, and exercising regularly can reduce your risk. And don't forget to get those screenings on time. So let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Heart disease, diabetes, obesity, joint pain, mental health struggles, and cancer are just some of the major health issues that affect those over 40. But here's the thing: you don't have to be a statistic. You can take control of your health starting right now. I know it can feel overwhelming, but remember, small steps lead to big changes. Whether it's making healthier food choices, exercising regularly, or checking in on your mental health, you can make a difference. Your future health is in your hands. Don't wait for a wake-up call. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to comment below with your health goals, whether it's managing stress, losing weight, or getting screened for cancer. Let's support each other on this journey to better health. Subscribe for more health tips every week. Thanks for watching, and remember, your health is your greatest asset. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. See you in the next video.